Brighten up your day, the home and family way.
Hello and welcome to Home and Family. I'm Mark.
I am Paige. We also have founder and executive chef of Paleta. Kelly Boyer is going to give us some healthy options for Thanksgiving.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. We're gonna help you avoid those extra pounds gained during the holidays. They're fast upon us. So we're gonna share some ideas about healthy alternatives you can do instead of the traditional Thanksgiving offerings. Keep the pants fitting later.
I bet 5 to 7 easily. In one meal, just so you know.
I think people do over the holidays. They gain like 5 pounds, you know? And over the years, if you don't lose it, 5 pounds every year,
adds up.
Pretty soon you got a lot.
When you're 100, you'll be 500 pounds, right?
That's how that works.
Did I do the math that quick? Did I get that right?
Let's ask Sandy.
Let's ask Candy.
Let's ask Candy.
Let's ask Candy if I got the math right on that one. We are back once again with John O'Hurley is a man of many talents, including game show host, and he is here to take us through our version of Home and Family Feud. So Paige and I have divided up our teams.
I have Sandy, I have Kelly. Yep.
I have Elise B, Mark S, and Jennifer J. Okay.
What's up?
All right. Lady, you want to take over at this point?
I will certainly take over. Okay. This is our version of he said, she said right now. All right. Now, you know the way the game is played, so perhaps you can refresh me. It's been a while since I've done it. But we have surveyed we've surveyed 70 people. Because apparently that's significantly cheaper than surveying 100 people. In fact, 70 people who actually work for Home and Family. In fact, we called them at 4 a.m. and boy, do you get some interesting answers at that hour. So we've surveyed those 70 people, and we have the top 8 answers on the board. Can I have the first 2 people up to their...
Go up, get up, go ahead. Here we go.
Their buzzers? They spared no expense here, and I mean it literally, no expense. All righty, are you ready? As I said, top 8 answers are on the board. Here is your question. Name things you re-gift at Christmas. Well, that was a good effort. You burned no calories. Kelly, what's your answer?
My energy. Fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
Yes.
Re-gift. You do?
I do.
All right.
What it is.
Show me fruitcake. It's on the board. Okay, and it's number 2. Are you going to pass or play?
Play.
You're going to play. All right. Let's come on down here. All right. Paige, on to you, please. Name something that you'd re-gift at Christmas.
A Christmas sweater.
A Christmas sweater. Okay. Show me a sweater. It's on the board as well. That's actually number 1 answer. Sandy, on to you. Something you'd re-gift at Christmas.
Sweater. Can they help me? Can they help me?
No, you can't.
Okay.
No, I give paper
sweater, not
cuts.
fruitcake. Something you gift at Christmas, I would say, how about perfume? You don't like?
Perfume. All right. Show me perfume.
No.
No. There's your first strike on the board. Kelly, back to you.
Such a good
Something you re-gift at Christmas?
We can't help each other.
Something you re-gift at Christmas.
2-hour show.
A vase.
A what?
A vase.
A vase. A vase. All right, show me a vase. Judges are obviously having a lot of trouble with these answers. All right, 2 strikes. Paige, on to you. If you don't get this right, they go over for the steal and they can win the round. Go ahead, Paige. Something that you re-gift at Christmas.
Was tchotchke the same thing as a vase?
Well, let's find out.
Tchotchke.
It certainly is spelled differently, so let's go with that. Show me tchotchke. It's on the board. All right. All righty. Tchotchke. And by the way, spelled correctly. Sandy, on to you. Okay, something that you re-gift.
You raised the bar. Okay. I would say, wow. Another thing that people return at Christmas.
3 seconds.
I know.
Re-gift.
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 Okay, I would say a shirt. Or tie. No, may I say tie?
Well, you said shirt, but now we're going to go with tie. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Because I have no stakes in this at all. So let's go with tie. You're going to return a tie, re-gift a tie?
No.
No, it isn't. There's your third strike. We go over here. Let's let the team huddle. All right, Mark, your chance for your team to come up with the steal.
Okay. Jennifer J., give it to him.
39 points on the board.
A candle.
A candle.
Would you re-gift
We're gonna go with the
a candle for the steal and the round? You got it! So they got it. 39 points. Go all the way over to their side. I need another person up here, another team. All right, Mark?
You know the other ones?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, we have to reveal. What are the other ones? Thank you very much for reminding me my own game here. The other ones here. Number 3
is...
Number 3? Ronnie Lynn doing a great job. Beauty Project gift set. All right. The number 5 answer
Eating it now. Oh, yeah, yeah.
is soap.
Soap. Yes.
You can always use soap. All right,
Say it
6.
as we see it, everybody.
Kids.
Toys. And the final thing that we re-gift at Christmas is... All right. All right. Well, you guys stole all the points, so you got 44 points. There we go. We move on to our next round.
Come on up.
There we go. All right, Paige and Mark are here. This is going to be mono ashio. Mono ashio. Mono ashio. Or in my case, mono a half mono. I don't know. All right, here we go. This is the top 8 answers are still on the board. The same 70 people that we surveyed. But just about 20 minutes later in the evening. All right, here we go. Mark and Paige. Here it is, your question. Get ready when your dinger's there. Name your favorite Thanksgiving dish. Whew, so fast. I almost didn't see it. Your answer.
Turkey, John.
Turkey John. Turkey John, show me. Turkey John. Turkey John is up there on the board. It is not the number 1 answer, but pass or play.
We are going to play.
We're going to play, all right. Okay, here we go. All right, coming on down to you, Elise.
Stuffing.
Stuffing. Show me stuffing. Stuffing is on the board. Good, too. Very good. All right.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Show me mashed potatoes. That's on the board. That's number 1. Back to you, Mark. This is favorite Thanksgiving dish.
Dessert.
Dessert.
Pretty broad. Pie. Pie.
Pie. I think.
Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. The judges have forced him into a specific answer. Show me pumpkin pie. It's on the board.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, it is. All right.
That's a
pie is there. At least back to you.
Oh,
Favorite Thanksgiving dish.
I know my favorite, but
Let's go with that.
sweet potatoes.
Sweet potato. Oh, sweet potatoes. Show me sweet potatoes.
That's the one.
No, not there.
Oh, they have
All right.
mashed. I was trying to.
Cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce. Show me cranberry sauce. That's got to be there. Yes, of course it is. Cranberry sauce is there. 3 answers remain. Mark, back to you. Favorite Thanksgiving
I know what I
dish?
love. I don't know if it's a dish, but I love fresh dinner rolls, like the breads,
All
the
right,
warm
dinner
breads.
rolls. Let's go with that. Dinner rolls, please.
Not a
You got 1
dish.
strike? You don't have any strikes. Is that 1 or 2 strikes? Audience, 2 strikes. All right, 2 strikes.
So fair.
At least back to you. You got to get it, or we're going to pass it over to them.
Let me think deep.
Favorite Thanksgiving dish?
It's got to be. We have to get a vegetable in there.
Let's do that.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. Go with a vegetable.
No help.
No,
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 Sure?
no, no.
Just this one
Even
time?
though he's a host, he could do it.
Spinach.
Spinach. All righty.
I think I should have gone with
you
my
can take
other
your team member
twist.
out. Show me spinach. If it's not there, we're going for a steal. No, it's not there. That's 3 strikes. Paige, on to you guys. Huddle up and give me an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2. Your answer, please. This is. There it is. You heard the buzzer.
You need an answer.
What is it, Paige?
Here we go.
This is to steal.
The Steal, it's a 2-hour show, now down to hour 45.
Your answer.
We are torn.
We are torn. All right.
But-
Show me. We.
I'm
I'm not the brightest guy here.
gonna say pecan pie.
Oh, all right, for the steal. Not pumpkin pie, but pecan pie. Pecan pie, if it's there, you steal the points. Is it there? It is there. You steal the points. So they stole it all. Let's see. They get 54 points to Mark's 41. And our winner of Home and Family Feud. Oh, the other answers, because at home you're dying to find out. The number 7 is green bean casserole. That was so close to spinach. And cream corn. So, there it has. And if you're wondering what to make this Thanksgiving dinner, there is your entire menu.
Let's hear it for John.
Thank you. It was a fun time.
Thank you, Giovanni Lynn. is coming up next. Sandy is here with our hot flash sales. Stick around. We're coming right back. We are back with our very first family meeting, thanks to Patrick. Yes, but where's the key? We have to unlock this meet. We're fixing the key? It broke. He broke the key. The key that we gave Patrick as a gift, he broke the key to the family meeting.
Wow.
Well, I would like to see the key. We have to share that with you, right? Our conversation that is here up for grabs is the worst Thanksgiving dish you ever had, and how did you play it off? Don't all jump in at once. You're all like, I'm a terrible cook. I'm a terrible cook. Rob, you're not.
Turkey. I made a turkey one time, and my oven didn't get hot enough. So I panicked, and I turned the turkey over, and it still didn't cook. So we ordered pizza.
Oh, when did you realize it wasn't hot enough? Was it
About 2 hours in, when it wasn't cooking.
We should do a segment on the show about cooking a turkey for sure. I mean, there's so many
we
different
will.
ways, but
Yeah.
it's hard to cook a turkey, isn't it?
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Especially if you've never cooked one before.
We have to do something on carving the turkey because I always get stuck with carving the turkey. And I have to pretend that I know what I'm doing. Because I don't. I don't. No, it's just chopped up. Any other dishes?
Well, you know, I lived in Texas for a while, as you know, for a long time, and there's a tradition of deep frying your turkey. And I had never had a deep fried turkey before. I love a traditional roasted turkey. And you have to infuse it with kind of a garlic or some kind of a little concoction. We put way too much garlic in it. It was way too deep fried. It was like turkey jerky, and it was so garlicky, it was disgusting. And my kids were like, "We don't like Thanksgiving anymore." So badly, we didn't have pizza. We just kind of, you know, went with it and thought next year we'll go back to the roasted turkey.
Did anybody try to play it off like, this is really good?
I know, we kind of did. We were crackling like, you know, watch your teeth, you might lose a filling, but yeah, they didn't like it. Obviously, kids are not that flexible with that.
I know. They pretty much tell you the way it is.
Yeah.
The kids do. Yeah, Mom, this doesn't taste very good. Put more ketchup on it. That's my solution.
I blame it really on the
that's a
fact
good
that
one.
I'm not a native Texan, because I don't want to say anything, because I know Texans love their deep fried turkey, and I think if it's well done, it's probably fabulous. But we had no clue how to do it properly, so it wasn't terrific.
Sure.
I think it's almost worse when people try to play it off as it's delicious, because about 2 years ago, I bought the most beautiful heritage, organic, free-range, 25-pound turkey. I spent an hour infusing it with truffle oil and stuffing it with all these aromatics, and I left it at my business kitchen and went home to deal with the party because it was going to take hours. Went back, and I was like, oh, it looks so beautiful, it looks so beautiful. Took it back to the house, put the thermometer in. I knew it was done. Put the thermometer in, and I kept seeing it climb. You're supposed to take it out at about 160, and I went, oh, 160. 200, 240, 280. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have 20 people staring at me all excited. And I poked it, and it was like that Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation movie where it just goes poof. Just this dust ball. And everyone's going, it's gonna be great. It's good, and they're still eating it. And they're, there's more gravy. I'm like, no, it's not good. It's not good. You're lying.
What about you, Elise? Do you have a dish disaster or any kind of Thanksgiving disaster?
I don't think any disaster. I have to say I'm blessed. My aunt puts on an amazing Thanksgiving every year where I have to go back. I'm from New Jersey, so I have to go back. I think it's funny because for years now, my uncle and my aunt, they each make a turkey. So there's a deep fryer on the outside deck, and in the kitchen, she makes regular turkey with amazing pears and all this kinds of stuff. And it's this constant competition. Who's gonna win? Which turkey's better? And it's all this drama. I feel like the people that prepare put so much, they just like, it's all this, it's like a big performance that they want that feedback, it's gonna be amazing, amazing, which I totally, because it's, so much going into it, but with all this competition and all this time, I think that the disaster that happens is one turkey's dry because it's all this, well, how much more time do you have? Well, I have this much more time. And it's just like drama, you know?
Well, too, there's a lot of pressure, I think, and traditionally on moms, although I'm not saying dads don't cook out there, but when you do that Thanksgiving meal, everybody is coming, and it's to put it on. I'm going to give you just a tip from the man's point of view. No matter if it's good or bad, if the game is close, we don't care. We just feed us. That's all we care. And well, my favorite dish is what? Fresh dinner rolls, apparently. that was horrible. I don't, we want to hear your comments. Of course, we'd love to hear your worst stories if you're brave enough to share them with us. So send them in, post them on our community board or on Facebook. And we're coming right back. We have a few more questions to knock around here in our family meeting. Don't go away. We are back with our family meeting, and we have some family news to share. Tell us about the latest bonus winner.
Bonus winner. Well, as you know, we choose every week one of our online buyers at random, and they may choose an item of their choice for the next week, free of charge. So it's a very exciting little option, and this week's winner is Florence Brooks from Lambert, Mississippi. Congratulations. Yeah. Thank you so much for participating. And make sure you go online because you just might be our winner next week. And we want to announce that this week's animal rescue group we're honoring is Last Chance for Animals. We give a portion of our proceeds to them, and they are dedicated to eliminating animal exploitation through education, investigations, and legislation. And again, we're very happy to do that. And the tie-in to the Hallmark Channel tonight at 8 p.m. 7 Central, the 2012 Hero Dog Awards will be telecast. So that's a nice little tie-in for our...
Mark was able to be there to be a presenter.
Yeah, it was lovely. It's a really, really good show. I urge you to watch it because these dogs are remarkable. We met them here on the show. We have just a couple of minutes to knock around this idea because in our family meeting, what's the most ridiculous excuse you have heard given for calling in sick to work?
Traffic.
Traffic? Well, that's not so bad. I mean,
well, especially here in Los Angeles.
Could be real. You said you had a bunch.
Jennifer.
I have some funny ones. I fell asleep at the wheel at the light.
Oh, what? That's not good.
Really?
And got pulled over. I've heard that. I've heard my purse was snatched, and then they ended up, you know, taking the day off and going to the beach. I've heard some doozies.
Really? Wow. Anybody else? Have you called in and had a lame excuse? Or at least it was a real excuse, but it sounded lame?
Yeah, mine was pretty lame. I got a perm, and it looks like I put my finger in a socket, chunks of hair fell out, and I called in sick, but it was legit. But it was the 80s, so it's really not my fault. Not responsible for everybody in there, right?
I was late to work that day that there was a huge lime spill on the highway. But luckily, other people were also caught in it, and it was on the news. But I mean, I was like 15 minutes late, and it's like, well, it's because I was driving through limes.
When you said that, I thought to myself, well, I know if you have lemons, you make lemonade, and I thought, well, if you have limes, you make margaritas. So just go with it and roll with it somehow or another. Yeah, we have quite a few. I don't really have any. I don't have a lame excuse for calling in sick, but tomorrow's always another day. I can always go with that. All right, so we're going to be right back with Jennifer J., celebrity hair colorist. She's going to help us out with a little brunette and washing that gray out. Is that what happened, Paige?
I did. I had some, and it is now gone.
Good. We're coming right back. Thanksgiving dinner on already. I just have to let the bell notch out. Actually, we are here trying to avoid that food coma that we all seem to get after having that big Thanksgiving meal. And executive chef and founder of farm-to-table food delivery service, Paleta, is Kelly Boyer, and she's here to say we have better choices that we can make this Thanksgiving at the dinner table. But before we get into that, you have a remarkable story because it's a while ago now, but you fought cancer, terminal cancer. Tell us about that.
Yes. Well, I had just graduated from college, and I'd been having some health problems, but it was ovarian cancer, so it's a really hard cancer to diagnose. So because of that, it advanced quite readily, and they were never really even able to diagnose it properly because it was a very, very rare form. Only 20 people had ever even had that kind of cancer, and they had all passed away. So I was basically told you have about a year to live, maybe 2, if we make you comfortable. And I have this amazing, I'm from Michigan, I have this most amazing extended family, and everyone basically said, we don't think so. We don't really roll that way, and that's not gonna work for us. Like, no, not at all. So we did traditional, Western medicine and Eastern medicine, and it's really when we turned around and started to change, not just me, but really my whole family, my extended friends and family, just to change the way we live. And this was a lifestyle choice to start eating differently, and just, I have a lot of years ahead of me. me now. So it's a sad start to a story, but a very, very happy ending to a story.
Can I ask what you did? Did you do the traditional chemo and all that?
Yes, yeah, very, had complete hysterectomy, and I think it was on my 22nd birthday, actually, is when I had, the operation.
Young.
And
so, of course,
very,
first
very young.
question that comes to mind is children.
Yes, yes. So now I love doggies. I love doggies, yeah. I'm a dog girl. I'm totally dog. And I have nieces and nephews, which makes me a great aunt, so it's wonderful. But yeah, we did the surgery, very experimental and aggressive chemotherapy, holistic treatments, acupuncture, meditation. It was just a completely different shift for my life. And the nice thing about it was it extended throughout my entire family as well. So we really, I mean, I'm a Michigan girl, a Polish Michigan girl, so I mean, I've never met a sausage or potato I didn't like. And, you know, we fry everything, we dip everything in ranch dressing, and we just said, no, we've got to start, we really have to elevate the way we are living our lives right now.
Which led you to healthy eating, obviously. So there's so much more to delve into that story, but we don't have time right now. But thanks for sharing. Take us through this. We have good options and not so good options. There's the thanks and no thanks.
Yeah, let's start with the thanks. Okay, what I've created here is a maple roasted sweet potato, and everything that you're going to see before you is so simple. I mean, you're making 20 things on Thanksgiving, so you want simplicity and you want things that even you can make ahead of time. We're going to compare this to the traditional marshmallow-covered sweet potato casserole, which a lot of people are familiar with. And I don't really get it, because you just have to know that the Pilgrims didn't have marshmallows back in the day. So I know this did not exist on any table in history.
Don't think so. They think there's marshmallows everywhere.
That's okay. They should know that. So we just do this really simply. They're maple roasted sweet potatoes. We toss them with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of maple syrup, some herbs, salt, and pepper, roast them, and done.
So
and
maple syrup is a natural sweetener.
Exactly. And it's because it's natural. It's not a processed sugar. It takes longer for your body to absorb, so you don't have these insulin spikes. So it's completely natural and simple. You leave the skins on, it gives you more fiber. And if you compare the calories of the two, a serving of this is 95 calories and a serving of this is 275. So that's a crazy difference. So, and if you're a kid, especially for kids that like it, you can cheat them. You can do a little meringue, which all you have to do is whip some egg whites together with a little bit of sugar, and you can put that on the top and bake it, and they will never know.
Fantastic.
They will not know.
Instead of the marshmallows.
Yes, we have the marshmallows.
All right, well, we're going to replace the traditional green bean casserole.
This is
popped up on Family Feud.
I know everybody wanted it.
Yeah.
But this is a little strange to me, because I didn't have this when I was growing up. I understand that everybody eats it, but I never had it.
A Michigan girl didn't have that? Really?
Did not have this.
Okay.
It's just kind of new. But what we like to do with our vegetables is we like to roast them. So we prepared Brussels sprouts. The calorie difference between the two is this is a serving of this is 45 calories, and a serving of that is 145 calories. So it's a big difference. And again, these are really simple. You just slice them, toss them in a little bit of olive oil with some apples, red onions, and shallots, your favorite herbs, and you roast them for 20 minutes, and then they're done. It's really, really simple. And it's not like your grandma. You know, your grandma used to boil the heck out of them. Yeah. And they were slimy. They're not like that at all. Brussels sprouts are awesome.
We have here, too beautiful to eat. Here, I'll switch with you.
Okay, I'll move over. All right, so we have two actually gorgeous examples of stuffing, but what we've taken off our table is the traditional bread stuffing. It's typically just a white bread, you know, croutons that you buy out of a box. That doesn't really excite me too much. This is very classic white or wild rice with cranberries, pecans. It has wheat berries in it. So it's more interesting to me. It has texture and crunch. And you eat a lot of mushy things on Thanksgiving. A lot of potatoes and rolls and that kind of, I know you like the rolls. And
rolls? I've never heard the dinner roll comment now.
You probably will not. And this you can serve in little mini roasted pumpkins. I do want to leave everyone with a little note that as a chef, I totally argue do not stuff the turkey with the stuffing when you cook it. All that does is it takes all those gorgeous juices out of the bird into your stuffing, and if you make a side stuffing, you can add that with broth or gravy or something else to get the same effect. And your bird will cook 10 times faster when you don't have the stuffing in it.
Okay.
Okay.
What about dessert?
Okay, on the dessert side, all right, we have a traditional pecan pie. Piece of pecan pie, that is about 600 calories a slice. And with the whipped cream on it, that's probably another 80 calories. So we're approaching 700 calories on this dish.
Just for one piece of pie?
Just one slice. And our version of it is very, very healthy. It's a pumpkin pie with oat granola crust, and this is 290 calories. And it's made with, you know, no two ingredients are the same. No calories are the same. This is made with granola and oats and agave and roast pumpkin. It's just beautiful. Where this is probably a lot of high fructose corn syrup, which you just do not want in your diet.
So what you just taught me is that if I make the good choice, the thanks, I can eat twice as much and still have fewer calories.
Well, you could do it that way. You could. But I also feel like, I mean, eat what you want. To me, it's about portion control. If you really want this, have it. But just have a little bit of it.
Sure.
You know, it's just, I don't think it's anything to be militant about, and it's the holidays. The idea also is you're kicking off the holidays, you've got a little black dress you want to wear, certainly, you know, for your holiday parties, and you want to fit into it. And like, these jeans aren't really that loose as it is, so I probably don't want to tighten them up anymore.
Look, to kick off all of the wonderful meals that we'll be having, you need a little appetizer. And coming up in just a little bit, right after the break, in fact, we're going to have a Thanksgiving Day appetizer fiesta up here, thanks to Kelly, right? We are back with Kelly Boyer, executive chef and founder of Farm to Table Food Delivery Service. And Kelly has the perfect appetizers that we can have passing around the dinner table, or before dinner, actually. So get us started.
Okay, we're going to do a really simple butternut squash soup. It is, you just have a couple of ingredients. And you can buy all of these items here, you can buy at the store prep for you. So it's really, really simple.
Yeah. But these guys are starting, I can tell you already.
Oh, good. Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
All right, good,
Looks
good. There's
amazing.
more coming. There's more coming.
Wow.
Just butternut squash, any kind of apples you like. Here we have, and you guys maybe want to help me a little bit? We can put those in a bowl.
These go
Toss
in.
those.
Okay.
Little salt and pepper.
All right.
Here I've got some garlic cloves, a little bit of
Do one
nutmeg,
over the shoulder.
ginger,
There you go.
and some fresh thyme. Always try to use fresh herbs whenever you can if you have them available to you.
There we go.
And then here, this you're just going to toss this with a little bit of olive oil, and then we're going to put it on this tray.
Okay.
So I'm just going to move this out of the way right here,
So we dump it on
so
the
you
tray.
can see what it really looks like when it's done. You're going to want to bake this in an oven that's about 400 degrees just for about 20 minutes until everything is soft. And you can see how beautiful it looks, and it smells. See how nice it smells? The apples.
It smells so light.
Yeah, and it is. It's beautiful. Actually, little servings of this. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Forgive my hands, everybody. They're clean.
They're clean.
I'm a chef. They're clean.
I saw her.
I have
They
great
were like, she was
sanitation.
picking stuff up off the floor, and I was admiring how clean her hands were when she was doing that.
I'll just take a little bit because it's a lot. You want to do this in batches. And we're just going to add. This is organic vegetable broth. This is a vegan dish. There's no dairy in here. It's really, really simple. And Mark, if you could open that juice for me.
Sure.
That's actually our
Oh, this
Paleta
is yours.
pressed.
Yeah, look at
It's
that.
cold pressed organic apples with ginger.
There we go.
They're
Are we
really
open? So we'll
beautiful.
spill
So you
that.
That's
just
juice you make.
Yeah, so we make this out of our shop. Yeah, and we deliver it. We deliver it nationally and locally, and we're selling it out of retail right now, which is really nice. So you can get it
So
anywhere.
we put this back on.
Lid.
Sorry for the reach.
No,
there
that's
we
fine.
go.
And I won't
Okay.
bother anybody with this because it's going to get loud, but all you have to do is blend this to the consistency you like. If you want it thicker, you put in less fluid. If you want it thinner, you put in more fluid, and then season it to taste and heat it up. And then we have,
And-
whoa, where'd it go? There it is.
go.
Okay, here it is. Okay.
Look at that.
Magic.
And this is what you end up with.
Kelly.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
beautiful. I mean, this is so lovely. And the fun part about this, I mean, soup may not be that exciting, but the fun part about it, how we serve it, is we like to serve it in little mini ramekins. And I don't serve this at the table. I pass it around while people are, you know, watching football
Oh, look at that.
or just sitting there watching TV. Ooh.
What a fun way to serve
There we
it.
go. Yeah, very, very pretty. And you can do
So
this with little
sophisticated,
cordials or
right?
Demitasse cups.
Can we
Oh, yes, thank you. I already forgot. When
Oh, I
it's
just
garnished
wanna-
with the toasted pepitos, so
I
you get a
have
little
to,
crunch
is there
in
a
it.
spoon? Because
Yes.
I have to just,
Enjoy.
well,
enjoy.
I just, all of a sudden, I feel like John O'Hurley, very smart, intelligent, and very good looking eating like this.
And this only has, this
oh,
little
it's good.
serving has about 20 calories in it.
All right,
So
this
it's
this
nothing.
looks like something fun the kids would like.
This is
right?
something that your kids
Yeah.
can do. It'd have to help you out in the kitchen. We kind of like to put anything on a skewer, and it's kind of fun. And then you can put it in a vase. People like it. Put it in a skewer with some dip next to it. So these are caprese skewers. It's just simple mozzarella, heirloom tomatoes, Kalamata olives, fresh basil, and a pesto dip. And you can display it really pretty in any way you want.
It's like
and then
a
you just
salad,
dip it in.
put on a stick.
Exactly, exactly. And if you
Well
kids
put.
will eat this. Kids will eat the salad on the stick. Just
Yeah.
use the salad word. And the same
Yeah.
thing. Shrimp. Take a cute little jar, put some black beans in it, and then skewer shrimp. This is just shrimp with a little snow pea wrapped around it. You can do fruit. You can do anything you
I
want.
love the way you serve this up. Of course,
It's
everything's
very
going to be
pretty.
on our website. All you have to do
Yeah.
is drop in on hallmarkchannel.com
Good.
/home and family. You enjoying it over there?
It's fabulous.
Fabulous.
Really
Good.
Good.
I'm going to get back to my little fancy right after this. Stick around. A little bit more of the show when we come back. We are back. We have just a little bit of time to share some knowledge, so we're going to go to our friends over here. Any tips, Sandy? Any tip that we can share?
Always stick around and make sure you see what the chef is cooking. This
There
is
you-
fabulous.
That's a good.
Come to Home and Family,
Yeah.
stick around.
Exactly.
Yeah, can I steal her?
You're going to say ditto. That's a cop.
I'm a believer, just stick with your gut and believe in yourself, and rest is endless.
Jennifer.
I would say if there's a recipe that you love, don't be shy to ask for it, because then you can make it at home.
Well, here, I know your tip. Keep eating.
Keep eating, yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Keep eating healthy.
Yes, exactly.
We have a great show for you tomorrow. Brandy Glanville from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is joining us.
And Lindy and Grundy, who are butchers, are here. They're going to teach us how to get the most from our butcher.
And Leanne Toohey, the inspiration behind The Blind Side, and who adopted Michael Ward.
That's right. And Jennifer Farrell is back. Refurbished mirrors. We're going to make beautiful, beautiful mirrors.
Our home is your home.